and welcome back to our lovely little adventure where we're learning a little bit more about our friends. Richard still has whatever going on with him, and we are at the Marcian Enclave, where Pascal is from. Isn't that great? Hello. Who got the gossip lover? Hmm. I can't buy the card. Womp. Hmm. Well, I could buy another one. Hmm. Cute. Haha, fish. Why is it just... I don't know what that is. Okay. Not that one. That one. Wait, what else you got? Let's make both. I cannot make both. Or not? Oh, they're down here. That's right. An earth eagle. Okay, so that one's actually better. Do I want him to fight with the fish, though? That is the question. Gosh.
My room! It's clean!
You call this clean?
Is this a trash dump? Sophie! This is not cool! You don't just go cleaning up people's rooms when they've only been gone for like a second!
When were you last here, Pascal?
I don't know, about 3 years ago?
I'm not sure you can really complain if you've been gone that long.
I knew it! Someone yoinked all my Creus notes! So someone's been using your research to help Fendel with their experiment. Yeah, but who? Hey, we should ask the Overseer. She's gotta know something.
The Overseer? Is that your leader?
Yep, she's old. Like super old. She's so old she doesn't even know how old she is. Anyway, enough about that. Let's go see her. What should I make for dinner tonight? Huh? Okay, so if we have curry again, it'll look like I'm playing favorites with Asbel. What about you, Sophie? Do you think we should have crablets again? Sharia, that animal moved. Just ignore it. It's probably some toy Pascal made. Wait! Sophie, wait! What about dinner? Captain! Perfect timing. How about I let you choose the menu for tonight? Pick your favorite. Anything you like.
How about sea bream porridge?
All right, I'll have to look for a recipe. I should have known you'd pick something old-fashioned.
Oh?
I mean because, you have refined tastes, right?
Why ask me?
She's so dumb. Hmm. La-da-dee, la-da-doo, la-da-dee-da, la-da-dee-da-doo.
You don't have to shout. We can hear you just fine. Hey, Poisson! Long time no see! Pascal, you know it's against the rules to bring outsiders here. Come on, don't be like that! Is the Overseer here? I gotta ask her some stuff. The Overseer has long since stopped speaking with others. If you wish to talk to her, you must do so through me. Okay, sure. It'll be good practice, since you're eventually gonna be the next Overseer. So, can we get into the Archive of Wisdom? The Archive's been around for centuries. It's basically a big hall where we store everything we've ever learned. It's crammed full of totally awesome stuff, and I've been wanting to check it out for a while. The Overseer says that none but herself may enter the Archive of Wisdom. Yeah, I know what she's gonna say. I want you to let us in. Jeez, don't be so uptight. Maybe you're not uptight enough, Pascal. Poisson, did you know Fendel is running experiments on the Valkanus? Of course. What of it? What of it? If we don't put a stop to him ASAP, things are gonna get really bad really fast. The Overseer and I were informed that everything is proceeding just fine. Poisson, listen. I'm pretty sure they're using my old research. I stopped working on that research because I couldn't get it to work. Extracting Eleth was doable, but once the output reached a certain rate, things would get all out of control. If they use that on the Valkanus, it's gonna be totally catastrophic. The Overseer says we have no authority to interfere in such matters. Okay. Then tell me who's doing the experimenting, and I'll talk to him myself. Heck, it's probably the same person who took my research in the first place. Your sister is in charge of the project. Fourier? I should have guessed. So is she here or what? No, she left some time ago and is currently operating her own laboratory. No kidding. Well, how's about you tell me where it is and I'll go chat her up. Did you see a sign on your way up from Zavhert where the road splits in two? If you take the other path from there, you'll find Fourier's laboratory at the end. Nice. Thanks, Poisson. Sorry, guys, but I gotta run down to that lab and see what's going on.
We'll go as well. It sounds pretty serious. Besides, if this leads to the Valkanus, it will eventually lead us to Richard. It makes sense for everyone.
Aw, thanks, you guys. All right, let's hit the road.
Bye. everybody. Make sure nothing is needed. Oh, wait, do I just turn that in? Hold on. Oh, that's to play the game. I don't want to do that right now. Just let me make 3 strong bones and a stew.
Man, I think about this all the time, but I sure am one lucky girl.
And why do you say that?
If I was the overseer, I wouldn't be able to continue my research.
Research? Do you wish to tell me that it's research that's been motivating your travels?
Yep, you cannot tell from whence we Amarcians came and whither we go, or whatever.
Huh. I wouldn't have taken you for a romantic.
Overseers are chosen based on their family lineage.
She wasn't even listening.
But if I ended up having to take on that responsibility, it'd be a total pain.
I concur, as would everyone living here, I'm sure.
Could I even make a stew? movie. Crab fried rice. Crab, crab, crab. Hand of glory. Kitchener. Let's see. I can make beef stew, potato stew, fried chicken, pumpkin pie. I can make all kinds of stew, but the stew that I need. Meat pie. Oh, stew! Oh, I hope this is all I need. Chopped pie. Oops. Yep, there we go. Make sure no new one popped up. And we're good. Now I just need the strong bones. There we can go. Goodbye. Money, money, money. Money, money, money. Actually, you know what? We should fight. Owie. You shot me.
Why the pigtails, Sophie? Pigtails? Your hair, those! These? The captain said they'd let me fly through the air. Oh, I get it!
We should do a couple of fights so we can stay leveled up.
There's not a chest out there I can't find! Woohoo!
What's in my mixer?
Hey guys, do you have any idea why the Overseer quit talking to people?
Poisson did say that, didn't she? It struck me as odd, too.
Pursuing the answer will doubtless prove a waste of time. But if you're so curious, why not ask Pascal?
You rang?
Why doesn't the Overseer speak in public anymore?
Because after all these years, she just recently learned she had a heavy accent and got really embarrassed about it. Wow, that really was a waste of time. Yep, some old dude she had the hots for pointed it out to her.
Just as I said, a complete waste of time.
Please, Pascal, tell us more.
This won't take long. Okay.
Ow, ow.
No one can stand before my blade.
Huh. Well, at least I have like 2. I'm sort of not quite sure where I'm going. I'm just picking a direction and going. I'm hoping for the best. Aha. Radish. No little thingy? Okay, moving on.
This is no time for their dilly-dallying. We need to hurry. Where is everyone? Did they get lost? Damn it. This is precisely why I hate traveling with them. Asbel! Sophie! Sharia! Pascal? Captain Malik? Wait. Did something happen to them? I can't go on like this. I have to find them.
Little bro, where are you?
Pascal? Pascal!
Hey, little bro, don't run off like that.
Yeah!
Yikes! Didn't I tell you it was dangerous to run around on the snow?
Well then, perhaps next time you could mention it sooner. But never mind. What about the others? Did you find any of them?
Find them? Wait a minute. Isn't that my line, little bro?
Huh?
By the time we realized it, you were gone. We've been looking everywhere.
What are you talking about? That makes no sense. I was right in front of you.
Yeah, but you were totally walking in the wrong direction.
I don't think that's true.
Ah, don't sweat it. Everybody gets lost at some point. Now, let's get back to our friends. March! I had no idea Fourier's laboratory would be so huge. That's my sister for you. Pascal, what is she like? My sis? Well, she's a year older than me and totally smart. She's accomplished all kinds of stuff. I guess she's my idol. I used to run around and copy whatever she did. So anyway, I'm sure she'll understand when we explain what's going on.
Could the Valkanist be inside this laboratory?
That would be awesome, huh? But yeah, I don't know. Right now, we should just try and find Fourier.
We spent a long time here in Fendel, and yet we're still not any closer to finding the Valkanists.
Please keep such negativity in check. It's detrimental to group morale.
I understand. I just feel like Richard is suffering while we're running around in circles.
Richard is suffering? I cannot even begin to fathom what you're talking about.
There has to be some reason Richard's acting the way that he is. I know this isn't what he wanted.
I care not for his reasons. If King Richard does not put a stop to his current behavior, then I will be left with no choice but to kill him myself.
Hubert! No. I refuse to think like that. If that's your position, then I'll just prove to you that I can stop him.
However this ends, I fear the sin will be mine alone to bear. My brother lacks the temperament to kill a friend.
Hello, research lab. Emergency elevator is not working. Please try again later. Oh. Ah!
Don't anticipate a challenge.
Hello.
Yay, all right! I did it! Go me!
There she goes again.
I don't anticipate a challenge.
Okay, no escape. Flare shot, now. Win. Covering fire.
Come to me. Not yet. There's not a chest out there I can't find. Woohoo!
Grape gels. Delicious. Down we go again. Phew. Oh boy, look at that. Isn't that lovely?
Is this seriously an Elith recharger?
Pascal, are you saying that this machine can replenish spent Elith?
Wow, sis! I can't believe she invented this!
That sounds pretty handy.
It's far more than just handy. This could supply enough Elith for the entire kingdom of Fendel.
Uh-oh.
Is something wrong? Please don't tell me it's broken.
Not broken so much as fundamentally defective. Yeah, It's useless.
Is there anything you can do, Pascal?
Nope. This is beyond any of the Amarcians. We are very sad to announce this will be a fight! Is that all?
Everyone did as well as could be expected.
Hello, everybody. Ow, ow.
Great job! You performed reasonably as well.
Nope, please excuse me. Also, that anklet. Pardon me? Oh, hi. Goodness gracious. That's a lot of bugs. Oh, yeah.
With each step, I grow even stronger, even more, oh, whatever.
Yep, goodbye. Thank you. Oops.
That new sheath looks really cool.
I've wanted this ever since I joined the Knight Academy.
Temper your enthusiasm.
Why?
Those who rely too heavily on equipment neglect to hone themselves.
Wait, wouldn't having equipment you love make you want to work that much harder?
In the old days, swordsmen became legend without touching that sort of thing. But times have changed. Now the equipment does all the work, and any old half-wit can wield it.
Here we go.
Okay. Cool. All right then. I'll take it. Where did I get that one from? Oh boy. There we go. I need you to scooch. Only bottles. Busted blade. Alright then, to the elevator we go. Phew!
The monsters in this lab are pretty strange, aren't they?
I've heard that Fendel has been investing in biological weaponry. Perhaps this lab is being used to facilitate it.
Watch out, guys. This one looks like trouble.
We will survive! Okay, no escape!
Okay. Ow, ow, stop, please. Cease and desist.
Tiger blade! Okay,
Oh, pressing the wrong button. I'm an idiot.
bloodshot! Let's end this!
Which ones have... Oops. Impact Nova. East Reptile. Okay.
Okay, death by moonlight! Right! Slingshot! Edge of the void! Detonate! Okay, impact detonate! My regards!
Oh, he really went into that again. Owie!
Okay,
Oh no, he summoned bugs! Uh-oh.
roar!
my god, he got into it again. Christ. Oh my god, please kill it. Owie. Owie. Owie! Stop, I'm stuck. Help! Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me, guys? Our first life bottle.
Sorry about that. Burn!
Yeah, it's like... Help!
Rays of light shine upon us. Healing wind.
Jesus, how much HP does it have left?
I'll keep on getting stronger.
Christ. Help. Oh look, an elevator key. Phew!
I'm surprised you were able to defeat my Varus.
Eh.
Fourier! Pascal, is that you? Oh, good heavens, I thought someone was trying to steal my work. Wow, I can't believe you built that Varus and everything. You're amazing, sis! It would have been more amazing if you hadn't defeated it so easily. So, what are you doing here? We came to talk about Fendel's Valkanus Creus experiment. On Forbrenir? I'll have you know, I spent years working on the research used in that experiment. I may have used your work as a starting point, but what matters are results. You know that. It's okay. I didn't come here to take credit for anything. I know you've done a ton of work on it. But no matter how smart you are, sis, the research is still flawed. And just what does that mean? Well, it's like... Look, it's gonna be a lot faster if I can just show you. Do you have any Creus fragments laying around? Like, maybe one the size of a bean. How's this? That's perfect. Here, gimme.
That's a little bit bigger than a bean, but that's okay.
Impressive, yes? No one has ever been able to extract Eleth from Fire Creus so efficiently. Yeah, but when we give this thingy a little chunka... Pascal, what are you doing? Guys, you might want to get back! What just happened? See? That's the trouble with Fire Creus. If you apply too much pressure when extracting the Eleth, it starts a chain reaction. And once that happens, it starts accelerating all the surrounding Eleth, and then... kapow! You can contain the damage when it's a handheld weapon or something, but with the Valkanus, it would be a total disaster. So that's why you never finished your research? Yeah, I saw where it was headed, so I just chucked the whole kit and caboodle. And that's why we gotta stop the experiment before everybody gets blown up. I can't do that. Yeah, it might be tough for you to tell him, huh? Well, look, How's about you just show me where they are and I'll just do it? Are you trying to make a fool of me? Am I what now? You saw where it was headed? You just worked it all out in your head! Do you have any concept of how hard I've worked to complete the research you've abandoned? You always do this! You mimic whatever I do, then just effortlessly do it better! I kill myself to be successful, and then you sweep in with your quick thinking and fancy talking, and you just leap ahead of me like it's nothing! Fourier,
Fourier, we must get to the Valkanus Creus. Even if the experiment wasn't a danger, there's a different threat on the way. If we don't act now, it will be drained of its Elith, just like the other Valkanus.
Wait, the other Valkanus?
Yes, so we have to stop it, no matter what. Please, Fourier, tell us where Forbrenir is.
I don't know where it is, but the man in charge of the experiment does.
Who's that?
Fendel's chief science officer, Kurt Bessel.
Kurt Bessel?
You know him, Captain?
Yes. Though I never imagined we would meet again like this.
Where can we find him?
The Ministry of Science is located in the capital, although I couldn't say if he's there at the moment.
Thank you. That's a good place to start. We'll try to speak with Kurt ourselves.
Do as you like. It matters not to me.
Fine then. Pardon me, I think I've had enough of you bugs right now.
Well, we got our Valkanus information, but I wish it hadn't gone down that way.
It was the best outcome we could have expected. At the very least, we learned that Fourier's primary objective wasn't bioweapons development.
Hubert, you saw how painful that was for Pascal and Fourier. Don't you feel anything at all?
Of course, but that ultimately has no connection to our key objectives.
But I hate seeing Pascal like this.
I know what you mean. Isn't there something we can do to help them work it out?
Stop this at once! I can't allow the two of you to waste more time discussing irrelevant nonsense. We have a mission to accomplish.
Hubert. I never knew she felt that way about me. All this time. I've been making her miserable all this time. I should go back and apologize.
I don't think that will help. Fourier's problem isn't you, Pascal. It's Fourier. Her spirit has been crushed by years of doubt and self-loathing. Sympathy will only make the problem worse.
But I love her, you know? I just wish she knew that. Oh, Pascal.
Don't worry. She'll understand someday. You're the only one who can stop the Valkanus experiment now. Fourier knows that's true, even if she'll never admit it. If the experiment isn't stopped, Fourier's work will end up killing a whole lot of people. And no one wants that. Especially not you.
He's right. Helping us will save your sister's reputation and maybe even her life. Plus, we need you, Pascal. We can't do this alone. So, come on, pull yourself together and let's go.
Aw, little bro. Thanks, guys. You're the best.
That was all right, Hubert.
I know what she's going through. And besides, it would be far too quiet if she weren't around. Now, can we all stop talking and just head for Zavert? There's no time to waste.
Off we go. Oh, there we go. I can make a suspicious powder. Or, no, a red sage. Right. Delicious. Looks disgusting. Tomato parfait. Ugh. A dish made by soaking tomatoes in syrup. Ugh. Twice cooked pork. I don't want to. Alright, off we go.
Can't be screwing around this time.
Bamboozled! Oh, I should have reset my
Hubert, why do you wear glasses?
Because my eyes are bad.
What? Are they dangerous?
Somebody save me. Now it will appear as though I've been wrong the entire time.
Hey there, little bro. What you thinking about?
Oh, nothing worth discussing.
Come on, Hubert, don't be that way. You and Pascal are friends now, right?
Hey, I never agreed to that.
Like fun you didn't.
We grew up in different environments. I don't know what our father taught you, but my foster father instructed me never to trust lightly.
That doesn't matter. You should still remember exactly what Dad taught us. He taught us to respect our companions. I don't know how you were raised once you left, but you're still my brother, Hubert. We still share some of the same values.
How can you be that way? You don't criticize or mistrust or try to pin blame. How are you able to believe in me at all?
'Cause you're friends?
We're brothers.
Asbel, I have a request to make. If you don't mind, I want you to fight me.
Wait a minute, hold on. Fight you? What's this about, Sophie?
It's what I want. Please.
If you're just looking to train, then all right.
Yes, let's call it practice. But don't hold anything back. Okay, Asbel?
Great. I love that for me.
Draw! Now! Not yet! Heaven's wrath!
Bladerang! Right!
Now! Not yet! You're mine!
Yeah!
Draw!
Sword assault! Ren! No way! Take this!
Oh, jeez.
Yeah! Let it entrance you!
Strike! Not yet! You're mine!
Yeah! Ren! Ride! Settle down! Let it entrance you!
Strike!
God, I hate getting my stun lock.
You're mine! Now!
No way! No mercy!
Oh,
Shine!
come on.
Spirit rush!
Strike! Not yet! You're mine! Now!
Yeah! Settle down!
Now! Not yet! You're mine! Let's keep moving!
Phew. Ha.
Victory! But man, am I exhausted. You look pretty tired too, Sophie.
Yes, but I'm relieved. Now I know if we have to fight Richard, I think it will be okay.
Yeah?
I realized something while fighting you, Asbel.
Realized what?
That you really are my friend.
I still don't know what you're getting at, but... Achoo! Oh man, I'm starting to cool down.
I don't want you two to catch cold. I'll get you something hot to drink.
Let's go, Sophie.
Okay. I didn't feel the urge to erase Asbel while fighting him. That means I can do the same when fighting Richard, because he's also my friend.
Fourier said that Kurt is Fendel's chief science officer.
There's a place called Fendel Tower north of the city that houses government agencies. I wager we'll find the Ministry of Science there.
Okay, let's ask around and see if we can find a way inside.
Not actually much to do with this. Okay.
Do you think we could get into Fendel Tower with your military credentials?
If he's been declared dead, then that likely wouldn't work.
Hubert is correct. In fact, they may already believe there's a con man out there using my name.
But we gotta do something.
Indeed. Fendel Tower is only the first step. We have to meet this Kurt as well.
If we can't find him, retrieving some of his research documents might be enough.
Do you really believe this can be settled with documents alone? Speaking with Kurt is the only way to be sure. Frankly, I would have expected you to feel the same, Captain Malik.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but I don't. I don't know where you'd get that idea.
Captain?
Pascal, what are you doing here? Verma!
You know each other?
everyone, this is Fairma. She's an Amarcian like me. Nice to meet you, everyone. So you work for Fendel now, right, Fairma? That's right. Actually, I work at Fendel Tower. The security is such a pain. You have to use this fancy security pass just to get in. Hey, so do you think I could maybe kinda sorta borrow your pass? I've wanted to see the inside of that tower forever. Well, I don't know. Please? I promise I'll just look around and not break anything and come right back. Well, all right. I suppose I can trust you of all people. Thanks, Fairma. I totally owe you.
Crab. Oof.
Time sure flies. It feels like only yesterday that I made that friendship pact with Sophie and Richard. But we've all changed so much since then. I don't know what to believe anymore.
Asbel? What are you doing out here?
Sorry. I just needed some time to think about things.
About King Richard?
You know me too well. Hey, remember the first time we met him?
Of course. You broke into his room and then dragged him all over town. I was always surprised he enjoyed it as much as he did. He even wore that stupid disguise.
Yeah, good times. Everyone was together back then. Even Richard. But now he's all alone, with no one to support him. Sometimes I wonder if that loneliness drove him to his current state. I can't help but think if things could have been different. I was so caught up in my own training that I never thought to check up on any of you guys. If I had been able to notice Richard's troubles, maybe I could have stopped things from the way they are now.
It's not too late.
I don't know.
Stubbornness is one of your strongest traits, you know. You're always pursuing some issue long after it's reached the point of annoyance. So if you believe he can still be saved, then don't give up. Just use the same persistence with him that you have shown me.
Thanks, Hubert. That means a lot coming from you. I'm glad you're around. You always put things into perspective.
Oh, come on. Besides, it's my job as the little brother to keep you out of trouble.
Ouch.
If King Richard doesn't have anyone to trust, then at least he can go to you.
You think so?
You promised to believe in him, and you have an obligation to maintain that promise.
I suppose it does. He's right. If I don't stop Richard, who will? I'm not going to give up, no matter what.
Which way is it? I don't remember. There we go.
Fendel Tower, huh? I sure hope Kurt is here.
You said you knew him, right, Malik? In fact, you seemed shocked when you heard his name. What kind of person is he? If things go badly and we have to fight him, your information might help turn the tide.
We first met at the military academy over 20 years ago. Much as they do now, the people of Fendel was suffering. The climate was harsh, and our Valkanists provided no help. Most of the people were on the verge of poverty. Or worse. The rich were content to let the poor struggle, so long as their own gluttony remained satisfied. Eventually, a young officer decided he had seen enough and started a reform movement. Kurt and I believed strongly in the cause, and had soon devoted ourselves to it completely.
So what happened?
It was youthful foolishness. Those in power brought pressure to bear and crushed the revolution before it could take hold. I knew my life was in danger, and so I decided to flee Fendel while I still could. But Kurt stayed. He refused to watch the light of revolution flicker and die. He was a man of fearsome intelligence and singular will. A man who would sooner die than surrender his ideals. Even if we do manage to track him down, I doubt he'll listen to an old coward like me.
But there's a chance, Captain. And that means we have to try.
I suppose you're right. Let's go find him.
This area is off limits.
Grandma's not feeling well, so she sent us in her place.
She sent 6 of you?
Today's procedure is unusually labor-intensive.
Well, alright. Go on through. But that pass of yours will only work on the first floor. All other areas are off limits.
Understood.
Sweet, Captain! You totally saved our bacon again. You're really good at this.
Yes, I suppose so.
I won't hold it against you if you wish to view me as a professional liar.
All right, we made it into the tower. Now the real work begins.
Right. We should find Kurt as soon as possible.
Okay. Hoorah.
I have to say I'm relieved. When I first heard about Kurt, I feared you might try to avoid having to meet with him again. That no longer seems to be the case.
Having come this far, I no longer feel conflicted. It's just...
Yes?
I might have mentioned it before, but Kurt is not an opponent to take lightly. I can't say whether I'll be able to persuade him.
That's enough, Captain Malik.
What?
I'm saying try to keep your self-importance in check. Stop thinking of this as only your problem. Their Valkanus experiment will be disastrous, and convincing him of this is a duty we all share.
Hello.
I don't anticipate a challenge.
Howie. Howie.
I must continue. I don't anticipate a challenge.
Know your place!
Were they lost?
No, that's not what I meant.
I don't anticipate a challenge.
It's over! Ripped to pieces! Stampede!
Release! No escape! Critical blade!
Oh, there's an enemy in my way.
We won't fail!
Okay. Never mind. I'm not gonna don't worry about that. I do have to figure out where I gotta go though. Oh dear. I have to be able to do it though. Like, cause that. Oh, crud. Okay. Let's see here. Wait a second. Alright, we're not that dumb. And goodbye.
I don't anticipate a challenge.
Interesting. It looks like all of these moving panels are linked together.
Indeed. If you make one panel move, all of the others shift in lockstep. When determining our path through the tower, we'll need to factor in the positions of the moving panels.
And then there are these. Looks like we can shut off the steam by closing the corresponding valves.
But if we close too many valves in the same place, they may not withstand the pressure.
This tower looked majestic from the outside, but the interior is junk.
Sadly, I think that pretty much sums up Fendel for me.
More stairs? How many floors are in this building anyway?
Hey, are you all right?
I'm sorry, what?
I'm curious as to why you are standing by yourself.
Be right back.
I'm good with heights.
Oh, I see people down there. But they're tiny.
Captain, is that really true? About being afraid of heights?
Yes. Why would I lie about something like that?
Wait, but when you ambushed us at Wallbridge, weren't you waiting for us at the top of a tower?
Yes, and that's probably why I lost. Had there been any other option, I would have taken it.
Losing to Asbel must have really gnawed at you, huh?
continue on. Oh, great. Who else wants something? Bloop, 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 bloop.
I don't
Hello, little
anticipate
robot.
challenge.
Owie. 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 Stupid robot.
Yen's here! That would have been perfect if you hadn't botched to finish.
Aw, flattery will get you nowhere.
You insufferable woman.
Oh, they're adorable. Fun girl. Okay.
I don't anticipate challenge.
Egg. Tap that.
Too bad. Nice try, though.
Is this a trash dump?
Pascal, what is it?
A Geese original #3 piston, and it still works. It's even been bored up. I can't believe someone just threw this away.
And I can't believe you get this excited about garbage.
Come on, help me search, little bro.
Fine. What are we looking for? Our destination is up ahead. Are you well?
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to seeing Kurt again.
Then perhaps you should act like it. Because when you appear anxious, it makes the others uneasy.
Oh?
My brother in particular relies on you with all his heart. So at this point, even false bravado would be more than welcomed.
Aren't we clever?
Alright. And then do another one. Hello. Do you mind?
I expect the best.
Hello? Owie. Like, owie. Like, hey. Like, hey, ow! Stop ganging up on me.
Well, that was passable.
Eh. Whoop.
So this is Kurt's office. Looks like he's out.
Are you sad he's not here?
A little, but I'm also relieved. I have no idea what I'll say to the man when I finally see him again. Anyway, we're here. We should learn what we can.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
Is that?
Here, let me look. Yep, that's it. It's the Falconus Crius. It's hidden in a glacier right outside the capital.
What? That's just a stone's throw away.
If the Valkanus explodes, it will mean the end of Zavhert.
Someone's coming.
Malik, is that you?
Hello, Kurt. It's been a long time.
As much as I'd love to catch up, this is hardly the time nor the place.
We need to speak to you. It's important. Is it true that you're heading up the Valkanus experiment?
It is. And it's also true we're finally on the cusp of a vital breakthrough. If this experiment works, we'll be able to harvest Eleth at a phenomenal rate. The people of Fendel, all of them, will want for nothing. The revolution of 20 years past never died, old friend. It just took a different form.
You have to stop the experiment, Kurt.
The research you're using is flawed. If you extract too much Eleth, it'll initiate an unstoppable chain reaction and destroy the Valkanus.
This is Pascal. She's an Amarcian and an expert on the Valkanus. She founded the original research upon which Fourier based her work.
Your concerns are amusing, but unnecessary. The experiment will go forward as planned.
What?
Do you think me so foolish as to rely solely on the work of Miss Fourier? We've made extensive modifications to her research and accounted for every possible outcome. You have no cause for concern.
But
My country is dying. If we halt the experiment, the plight of our citizens will become exponentially greater. We would be forced to invade neighboring countries merely to survive. The border skirmishes of our recent past would quickly escalate into all-out war.
when you say neighboring countries, do you mean Windor?
We have nothing more to discuss.
So that's it? You refuse to stop the experiment?
Malik, out of respect for our past history together, if you leave now, I will give you time to escape. If not, I will summon the guards. You turned tail and ran once, Malik. I suggest you do so again.
Kurt, damn you!
Enough! You and I chose very different paths, old friend. This is mine.
Well, at least we know where the Valkanus is. That's something.
But Kurt refused to stop the experiment.
He's fought a revolution all by himself for the last 20 years. Think of the strength that must have taken. I wish I could support him. You heard what he said, Pascal. Do you still think the experiment is dangerous?
There's no safe way to extract Eleth from that Valkanus. It's just way too unstable.
I see.
Captain Malik, we should go to the glacier and stop the experiment. We're the only ones who know the truth. It's our responsibility.
Responsibility.
When we next meet Kurt, we will almost certainly have to fight him. Are you prepared to do that?
To fight my old friend.
If we do this, it will bring the wrath of the entire Fendel nation down upon us. And we are but 6 people. If you don't pull your weight in battle, it'll put all of us in danger.
Kurt is still my friend, no matter what happens here. But I will do whatever it takes to stop him. I owe him that much.
That's all I needed to hear. Shall we move onward?
We going this way? I thought we were about to fight him. It's fine. Hand of Glory. Submerged crystal. Fang Fair crystal. Get your knife. Oh look, I got a strong bone. The Predator. Pardon? Dragon.
Must you inconvenience us so?
Yep. Owie.
Your sword skills are amazing.
Thanks. I'll use them to
Why
protect
are
us all.
you in my party? Get out. Just for a little while.
Things have been pretty quiet so far.
Let's hope reaching the Valkanus is equally simple.
Magic for men. Okay. Excuse me.
Must you inconvenience us so?
Owie. Owie! Help! Owie. That worked.
Nice try, though.
Alright, we're gonna need to put a
Interesting. It looks like the center of this mountain is hollow.
If that's the case, then the Valkanist totally has to be here.
How so?
Because the ancient Amarcians supposedly supplied the Valkanist control unit. So I figure they built a chamber to house it or whatever.
Captain Malik, why won't Kurt just listen to reason and stop the experiment? Doesn't he know what could happen?
Well, it's because this country is running out of time.
But I don't understand. If the experiment fails, everyone could be hurt. Even worse, everyone could be killed.
Yes, but if they don't take action, that will be their fate anyway. Whether through starvation, war, or failed experiment, the final result is always death. That's why they cling to any shred of hope, for a chance to change things around.
But we still have to stop them. No matter how much they resist, we cannot allow this experiment to proceed.
up you go. And bloop.
Must you inconvenience us so?
Thank you. Owie, robot. Ow, robot. Owie, owie. Oh my god, get this stupid ice thing.
With each step, I grow even stronger, even more, oh, whatever.
Hey, another strong bone. How about that? And
Must you inconvenience us so? Now! Not yet! You're mine!
Owie. Owie. Owie, owie, owie.
control air with their mind.
Dang
Much
it.
to inconvenience us, though.
Oh, great. That's what we need.
It's over! Ripped to pieces! Stampede strike! Whirlwind flash! It ends here!
Release! No escape! Critical blade!
Trace shot!
I must continue.
Phew.
If this experiment ends up failing, it could lead to war with Windor.
Don't worry. I'll stop Kurt. I promise you that.
I feel the same. My invention was totally behind all of this. And on top of that, I don't want my sister to end up a criminal.
I'm pleased that everyone understands what they must do. Doubt will only hinder us. Now let us proceed onward.
What I must do is stop Richard. I don't want to fight. I won't fight. There has to be another way for this to all end. I know there is.
Okay. Well, I have to actually hold the button. That's annoying. All right.
Look, over there!
We will now begin the process of extracting Eleth from the Valkanus Crius.
What is this nonsense? Nothing's happening! Increase the power!
Come on, we have to stop them.
Malik, how did you find this place?
Kurt, you have to stop the experiment.
Seize the intruders!
We will survive!
Ouchies. 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 Run away! Or not. Uh-oh. Ow. Jeez. Crickets. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Where are my life bottles? Oh God. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Ouchies. Ouchies. Help, please. Ow, 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 ow! Jesus. Okay, thank you. Okay, we did it. Phew.
Malik, you have grown strong. It appears we are no longer equals.
I could not have defeated you without my companions.
The Valkanus! Impossible! I'm sorry, sir. Chancellor Eigen ordered me to increase the output to maximum.
Oh no! It's starting a chain reaction!
Shut it down! Now! Come on! I tried, but I can't. The emergency shutdown isn't responding.
I'm afraid there's no choice. I'm gonna have to destroy the main outflow pipe.
No way, you can't do that. It's too dangerous.
This whole situation is my fault. I have to do something.
No, this is my responsibility. I'll take care of it.
Kurt!
Kurt, try to hold on, old friend. Kurt!
Miss Pascal, was it? Please, I must ask you to complete your research. Without a working Valkanus, Fendel is doomed. We must find a way to control its potential. You have got to complete your research. Save my country. You must save my people.
Kurt.
Malik. It's all up to you now. I'm going to have to leave the revolution in your hands. Fight. You must. You must do whatever it takes to save our people.
Kurt, no! You're strong! You have to fight! Kurt!
Is Kurt dead? We won't see him again?
No.
That's not fair. You only just found him. Please come back. You have to come back, Kurt.
Sophie, it's all right. We have to let him rest now.
Captain.
Huh? What is that?
no.
Ah, you beautiful thing. Come to me now.
Richard, stop!
Do not interfere!
Asbel!
Not you again.
Look at that! Is it just me or is she glowing?
It seems that you and I are fated to battle. I will not be destroyed! You cannot stop me!
Sophie!
Perfect. Now to finish things.
Richard!
Just when we managed to stop the experiment.
Richard, that just can't be him. It just can't. No human could have possibly done that.
This is a complete disaster! All of our Elith is now gone! And in addition to that, it was stolen away by the King of Windor himself! That scum! This is nothing less than an act of war! And don't think that you'll be slinking away either! Guards!
One moment there, Chancellor Eigen. Poisson! What are you doing here? I have come here before you today as the Overseer's representative.
You mean to say that you speak for the Amarcian Overseer?
Yes, greetings, Chancellor. I come here bearing a personal message for you. We humbly request that you spare all of these people and leave them to our care. The actions of King Richard endanger not only your country, but all of the kingdoms in the world as well. The Overseer has chosen to devote all of Amarcia's resources to resolving this terrible threat. And to that end, we require the information these people possess.
But my country has suffered a great outrage, and I cannot...
The Overseer also said one more thing. Depending upon your answer, we may be forced to recall all engineers who currently provide aid to the government of Fendel. She hopes this won't be necessary, and that we can continue to enjoy a mutually beneficial relationship for years to come.
So be it then. I leave this matter in the hands of the Overseer. Everyone move out!
Poisson, that was a serious threat you just made. Did the Overseer really say that? Of course she did.
Huh, you're gonna make a great Overseer someday. Your timing was totally perfect, too. The question is, how in the heck did you know we were here?
Your sister Fourier returned and informed us that the Valkanist was in very grave danger.
Fourier! I'm sorry about the Valkanist, but we couldn't save it.
So, what do you think we should do now? We have no idea where King Richard will strike next.
Actually, the Overseer did mention something about that as well.
Oh, she did?
She believes that King Richard will most likely make for the Lestalia.
Lestalia?
The Lestalia is the core of our planet, and the only true source of all the Krias in the world. Here, Pascal, I have something for you. This is the key to the Archive of Wisdom. There is much about the Lestalia that still remains hidden even from the Overseer. But she believes you can find more information about it within the Archive of Wisdom.
You sure it's okay for me to go inside it?
The Overseer believes you have learned a great deal from recent events, so she has decided to bend the rules for you. But just this once.
Wow, she really said that?
Well, let's check it out, Pascal.
Agreed, the time for caution is over. We must seize any hope, no matter how faint.
I'm staying here.
Captain?
I have to. I am responsible for Kurt's work and continuing the revolution. I am, in my heart, a man of Fendel. I will not abandon my people again.
I fear there's little point in you taking up the torch of revolution now.
Why not?
Kurt's final wish was for the Valkanist research to be completed and his people rescued from misery. If there is any hope for completing this mad task, then we must find and defeat King Richard. I think you should come with us. Come with us. Show the world what it really means to be a true man of Fendel.
Hubert.
I'm coming too. Kurt totally trusted me after all.
Captain Malik, please. We still need your guidance and your instruction.
Asbel. You're too good to me, my friends.
It will be an honor to have you with us, Captain Malik.
I'll remain here. There are still many delicate matters to discuss with Chancellor Eigen. Also, the Overseer will be here soon. I'm sorry I can't go with you.
Don't worry about it. We appreciate all the help, Poisson. All right, let's head back to the Amarcian Enclave.
Right.
Yes.
Woohoo! We're out. Alright.
Lestalia. The Krias core at the center of the world. Why would Richard go to such a place?
Hey now, take it easy. Once we hit the Archive of Wisdom, all will be revealed.
How are you doing, Sophie? You didn't seem like yourself when we saw Richard earlier. Is there anything you want to talk about?
I'm fine. Please don't worry about me. I wanted to stop Richard because we're friends.
Well, okay, if you say so.
Come, let's get back to the Amarcian Enclave.
Kurt, I wasted my life on half measures. But no more. I will fulfill your dying wish. I promise you.
well, now that's done, we will head on to the Enclave, back to the Enclave to go to the lovely little library to find more information about where we're gonna go next. Next time, I'm gonna be done on another little adventure. Oh boy, Richard, what are you doing?